Hello and welcome. My name is Jocelyn and today we are doing the last haul of 2020. At least it should be the last haul if I can get it up. If not, this will be the first haul of 2021 of purchases I made in 2020. I have pulled together all of the things that I have been collecting for the last about month or so, and I'm actually very excited to share with you all the things I have in front of me. I have some things from some brands that I've never tried before, and I am very excited. Actually, a lot of brands. A lot. I say a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4 brands I haven't tried before. Lots of products I haven't tried before. Some of these things are from Black Friday. Some of these things are makeup related that I got for Christmas. Just 2 of them, so I thought I'd throw them in at the end. And then, okay, I'm not gonna give any more disclaimers. I'm just gonna jump into talking about what I've hauled and some of the new products in my collection. The first of which I'm gonna mention because I haven't mentioned, well, I've sort of talked about them on my channel, but I haven't actually hauled them yet, so I thought I would do that real fast. And it is some of the things from the Raw Beauty Kristi and Colourpop collection. So of course, I got the palette. This is what the inside looks like in case you haven't seen it for some reason. I really like this palette. I love the art on it. It's just so beautiful. I have used this palette quite a bit and I really enjoy it. So very happy about this. I picked up 3 of the Super Shock shadows. So I picked up Like a Moss, which is a greenish color. And then the other 2 are very similar. One's just a little more gold and the other one's a little more ivory. The gold one is Mycelium, I think is how you pronounce that. And then Olympic is the more ivory colored one. I have really been enjoying using these 2. I've used Like a Moss a little bit, but the other 2 I've really just kind of tapped all over my lid as a topper shade, or just as a little bit of shimmer on my lid or in the inner corner. So I've really been enjoying these. And then the last thing that I picked up from her collection is the gloss. Well, this is one of the glosses. This is Wildflower. I love the packaging. Don't really love this formula. This is the Luxe Gloss formula. Not my favorite. I kind of wish that I hadn't picked it up. This is definitely, out of, I think, everything I'm going to talk about, the one thing that I've tried that I could have definitely lived without. But I wanted to try it because I think I might have had one of the Luxe Glosses once upon a time, but this one just didn't do it for me. I did want to get, and I probably will pick up at some point, the 2 of the liners that she came out with, the green one and the burgundy one, but those just kept selling out. So I have not picked those up yet, but hopefully at some point I'll get my hands on those. And I did add 2 more things to that Colourpop order, these 2 things right here. So the first is a just brow brush because I needed a new one. The one that I had before was very old and not very good, and it was from Morphe. So I replaced that one with a Colourpop brush, and I have been using this for about a month or so, and I really like it. Oh, we have a cat. And then I also picked up this. This is the Colourpop No Filter Stick Foundation, and then I got mine in the shade Light 40N. I did put this on today, so I kind of just drew it on my face and blended it in. I didn't wear a ton of makeup today. I wasn't really expecting to film, but I wanted to give myself a chance to get this up before the end of the year, so here we are. I have used this a handful of times. Well, I would say more than a handful of times. I've given this a pretty good shot, and I like it. I enjoy this. It's not my favorite, but I like it. So take that for what you will. I guess we're having a few mini reviews on some of the products that I've had for a little bit longer. Okay, so next, let's talk about some things that I ordered from Ulta. I think that I placed 2 different orders, one of which was because I picked up a couple of Christmas presents and then tacked on a few things for myself. And then the other order that I placed was because I needed to use up my points because they were going to expire because I'm not renewing my platinum status with Ulta, surprisingly enough. So I had $80 worth of points that I used up. So let's talk about first a couple of things that I picked up for myself because I also ordered some presents. The 2 are these right here. The first is the J. Cat's Beauty Precision Micro Slim Brow Pencil in Taupe. I've used this quite a few times and I really like this. I don't think that I've tried this on my full brow. I usually only use the Anastasia Dip Brow on the kind of outer half of my eyebrow because there's nothing there, and the dip brow is the only thing that just stays on my face and doesn't wear away. So I should probably try this at some point on my full brow just to see how it really wears throughout the day, but I enjoy this for the front half of my brow where I just want to kind of fluff it up a little bit. So this has been really good so far and a really good color match. And then I also picked up, per the recommendation of Raw Beauty Christie, this Milani gloss. This is the Ludicrous Lip Gloss, and then I got mine in the one that she recommended was Teen Spirit 130. I really like this. It's not sticky, it's super glossy, it's pigmented, it's really pretty. I would highly recommend giving this line a try. Again, the one that she recommended and the one that I picked up is in Teen Spirit, but they have quite a few different, actually I don't remember, that might be a lie. I know they had other shades, I don't remember how many, because this is the one that I was looking for specifically, and they had it, and I picked it up, and I really like this. I've worn this a lot. And then from that order, I ordered a palette as a gift for somebody, and it came broken. Not super broken, but broken enough that I didn't want to gift this to somebody else. You know, a gift should be in prime condition for giving. And so I emailed them, and they okay, first of all, let me back up a second. The palette came just completely loosey-goosey in the box. Like, there was bubble wrap in there, but nowhere near the palette. And then there was also just so much empty space. It was like, well, no wonder it broke. So they sent me a replacement. The replacement came just fine, but I was able to keep the other palette the first palette that came broken, and I was able to smush the shades that popped out back into place, and it works just fine. So it's this one right here. It is the Colourpop Blush Crush palette. This is what the inside looks like. It really was not that badly broken. Had it not been a gift, I wouldn't have reached out to get a new one, but because it was a gift, I wanted, you don't want to give a gift that looks broken. So the main shadow that was broken was this one in the top row. This one right here, it was completely out of the pan. I had to smush it back in there. And then some of the other ones were a little disconjointed, but they look just fine. So I was able to keep this, and I've used this a couple of times now and really like it. It's a really pretty palette, and I'm excited to have it, and I'm excited that I was able to gift it to somebody else. So this was kind of I bought it, but it wasn't intended for me, but now I have it, and I'm pretty happy with it. Okay, let's move on to the last things that I ordered with my points. So again, I had $80 worth of points, and so I ordered three things that I've never tried before, and then a replacement item. So let's talk about the replacement item first. I mentioned it earlier, it's this right here. This is the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Taupe. The one I currently have is, I think, a couple years old now. It's got, quite the dent in it. It's getting pretty dried up, and usually once it gets to this level, I like to get a fresh one. I'll probably still use it for a little while longer because it's still doing okay, but I would like to replace it with a fresh one, and I had the points to spend, so I thought I might as well pick it up now. And then next I decided to pick up an eyeliner. This is the Covergirl Get In Line liquid liner, and I picked this up in the shade Bold Brown because I don't have a brown liner right now. This is one of those, what are they called? It's a liquid liner that, the product is in the base, so you have to dip the little tip in and then draw it on. I've never tried a liner like this, but I've seen so many people use them that I thought I would give it a try. I had pretty good reviews, so we'll have to see. It came like just out of the package. This like wasn't taped down, so that's why it's not in the package still. I did try it like once in the evening when I wasn't really wearing any makeup, and I just kind of tried to put some on. It's definitely a little bit of a learning curve if you've never used these before. The next two items are from the same brand, and this is a brand that I have not tried before, but I heard Kelly Gooch talk about the foundation. Yes, it is a foundation. So I picked up a foundation and a concealer by, is it Uma Beauty? Oh boy, I should know that. I don't know that though. Uma Beauty. I'm gonna say Uma Beauty. That sounds right, but it might not be. I apologize. So this is their Say What Weightless Soft Matte Hydrating Foundation. I picked up the shade White Pearl. They have so many shades, but it definitely was a little bit difficult for me to kind of figure out what shade I am. I think that this shade is okay for me. I think that it might work a little bit better in the summertime, but this is what the packaging looks like. I'm very excited. Kelly Gooch said that it was one of her favorite foundations, so I thought I would give it a try. It says that it has adjustable coverage. You can have medium or full coverage or extreme coverage. So I'll probably opt for the medium coverage and use a little bit sparsely. More full coverage foundations aren't necessarily in my jam right now, but we'll see. This could look really, really good. You just never know. Smells just like foundation. All right, so I'm very, very excited about this. I have not tried this yet. I got it just very, very recently. And then I also picked up the concealer that goes along with it. So this is the Stay Woke Concealer, Brightening Concealer. All right, and then I got this one in the shade Fair Lady. This one I think is a little too dark. I think that this will work in the summertime. Yeah, I think it'll work in the summertime. Yeah, but I think it's a little too dark for me right now, which is a little unfortunate, but you know, that's okay. I use my points on it so I can hold on to it for a few months and then go outside and get a little bit of a tan and be able to use it. So I picked up these two. I'm very, very excited to try these out. Okay, so we have a few more things. Let's talk about these things next. I'm so excited. I've been wanting to try these for as long as I've seen that they were out on the market. So I placed an order on Black Friday with M Cosmetics, and I have two of their little blushes right here. They're so cute. I'm so happy. So I picked up a whole bunch of this color right here to give as gifts, and then I picked up another one for myself in this shade right here. So the one that I picked up a bunch of is one of their best sellers, and this is in the shade Rose Milk. It's this really, really pretty rosy toned blush. And then I also picked up the shade Soft Amethyst, which I really, really like this shade a lot. I have used this. I've used both of them. I've used this one maybe, well, I've probably used them both about the same amount of times. I really like this. One thing that I've never heard anybody talk about, maybe I haven't really listened to a lot of actual reviews, I've just heard people talk about how much they like these, is that they don't dry down on your face. They leave kind of a little bit of a sticky, it's not very uncomfortable or anything like that, but it's noticeable. You have like a noticeable kind of sticky finish on your face. It didn't bother me at all. It was just notable that there was like a little bit of stick. Oh, hello. That there was a little bit of stick on your face. So something to note in case you hadn't heard that before, but they are super easy to use. They're so, so pretty and they're adorable. Also with that order, I did pick up their liner. This is the M Cosmetics Illustrative Eyeliner Brush Tip Precision Control. I think this is just in, I don't know if they have more than one shade, but this is in the black shade. I haven't tried this yet. I'm still using up a couple liners, but I thought I was placing an order with them. I might as well pick up a liner to try since I'm kind of on the hunt for an easy to use perfect liner for my eyeballs. So kind of exciting that I got this too. All right, in the home stretch. So I'm gonna go ahead and talk about the couple of things that I got for Christmas before I dive into the last two-ish items that I got. The first thing that I got for Christmas, it's makeup related, is another Hourglass Scattered Light eyeshadow. I got this from my best friend. This is in the shade Burnish. So now I have a total of 4 of these. This one's really pretty. It's more of like a bronzy copper color. Ooh, so, so pretty. These are definitely some of my favorite eyeshadows, so I was very happy to have received this from her. And then I put this on my Christmas list and my mom put it in my stocking. And this is something that I almost bought for myself several times, but just didn't. I probably would have bought it for myself at some point, but now I don't have to because my mom bought it for me. It's this right here. This is the Natasha Denona Mini Zendo palette. It's just so pretty. The first time I saw it, I definitely passed right over it. I was like, I don't need that. But when I actually looked at it, it just is so, so stinking pretty. So this is what the inside looks like. It's pretty simple, but all of the shades in here are just so pretty. They're just so pretty. So now I have it, and I really wanted this. I did put it on my list again, so I'm pretty happy. Thanks, Mom. Yay. Okay, and last but certainly not least is another couple of things that I picked up from Black Friday because they were having major sales, and they're these right here. So I placed an order with JD Glow Cosmetics, which are these big pan eyeshadows over here, and then I also placed an order with Divina Cosmetics, which, is it just Divina? Uh-oh. Yeah, Divina Cosmetics and JD Glow Cosmetics. Okay, making sure. Divina Cosmetics over on this side, JD Glow on this side. Beautiful, beautiful eyeshadows. They were having major deals on Black Friday, so I picked up a bunch of shades from both brands. Divina Cosmetics, I wanted so bad. There were so many shades that I wanted, and I also tried to get, she launched a collection on Black Friday I can't remember what it was called off the top of my head. Let me see. Star Chaser, the Star Chaser collection. I really, really wanted that, and I tried to get it, but it sold out so fast. So I got as many shades as I could get my hands on from my wish list, and I wanted to try some of her matte shades, so I did pick up 3 of her matte shades. One of my favorites is this one down here, Miranda, the shade Miranda. It's this really pretty, it's like a seafoam green kind of, but like a little bit darker. And then these, oh my gosh, the shimmer shades are beautiful. I got 2 of her really deep shifting shades. So I got the shade Thermosphere, which is this one right here. And then I also got the shade, sorry if you can see my cat, she's gonna cause some chaos probably. And then I also got the shade Borealis. So these are beautiful, beautiful shades. The shimmer shades are so pretty. These shifting shades are beautiful, but also the JD Glow shadows. Oh my goodness. I don't know what I was expecting from these, but not what I got. Like in a good way, in a very, very good way. I swatched and wore the other day this one right here. Oh my gosh. It's the shade Unexpected. It's this pan right here. Oh my gosh, it's like not even doing it justice on the screen. This is it's such a stunning shade. Let me swatch the other one I have right next to it. So this is the other one right here. This is the shade Good God right here. They're just so bright and flashy and pigmented. They're just gorgeous. Let me go ahead and swatch some of the Divina shadows. Okay, so this shadow right here is the shade Confetti Kisses. It's such a pretty blue color. And then the one on my middle finger is the shade Nerds. And then this last one right here is one of her gorgeous shifting shadows, which is Borealis. So this is, I think I'm saying that right, Borealis, maybe. Okay, let's see. I just kind of want to show you a little bit. Oh my gosh, they're just so pretty. The shift of Borealis is, it's kind of hard to see on camera. You can see it in person. It's just, oh, they're just so pretty. All of these shades are just gorgeous. These indie brands, man, they just know how to do it. So these are all the shades that I picked up. I guess I should probably just tell you. Okay, let's just run through them real fast, just in case anybody's curious. So these are the ones from JD Glow. I picked up Unexpected, Good God, Fairy Acid is this one in the corner. This light pink is Opal, and then this blue is Secrets. And then from Divina Cosmetics, let's start up here. I picked up Furly, which is this green color. Confetti Kisses is one of the ones that I swatched along with Nerds, which is the other blue one. Oh, they're kind of getting a little blown out, but Confetti Kisses and Nerds, so Borealis is the one that I swatched, the shifting one that I swatched. And then I also picked up, again, Thermosphere, which is a purple shifting one. It looks blue there, but it's purple. And then we have Miranda, a matte shade, and then I think this one is Persephone, yeah, Persephone. And then this more rusty reddish color is Passion. So those are all the pan shadows that I picked up from Divina Cosmetics and JD Glow. I'm so excited to finally try these. There's definitely more from both brands that I want, and then there's a couple other single shadow brands that I'd like to try, but these are the ones that I picked up for Black Friday. And this is everything that I picked up at the end of 2020, my last haul of 2020. I hope that you enjoyed. If there's anything that you want, specific reviews or try-ons or testing or anything like that, let me know down in the comments below. Also, let me know what you got for Christmas. I would love to know what you got, or what was your favorite gift that you gave to somebody else. I would love to hear any of your Christmas stories. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up because it helps me out. And if you don't want to miss any future content from me, don't forget to subscribe. All of those buttons are right down below. And I think that is everything I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.